What makes truffles so special is the very fact that they're something that we have no control over. They're a natural ingredient. We do not control supply and demand. It's pretty incredible how each person sees different value in different truffles. I remember as a young chef, I saw this beautiful truffle from Alba that had red tinges in it, which kind of means that it grows closer to the roots of the plant. And I remember one chef who's very experienced told me that those were not desirable. And the very next chef I worked with told me how beautiful it was because it had that special effect on it. The process of finding a truffle is pretty interesting to me, and I think that's what adds to the magic of the story. The truffles in particular are, back in the day, they used to be found by pigs. They were hunted down and sourced by pigs, and obviously someone who followed them behind. But then they realized these pigs used to start biting the truffles and gnawing at them. So they would put a nose ring in the pig, so it would identify the truffle and then it couldn't bite him anymore. Now they use dogs to hunt down these truffles and they follow the aroma. But truffles just happen to grow in a certain area with certain climatic conditions. They're very, very special. Pricing completely depends on how these truffles yield. Once in one part of the year, one time of the year, you might find a lot and that drives the price down, and sometimes you find very little and that drives the price up. So it's again very, very seasonal, and it's a magical ingredient. It's actually a fungus, it's not a mushroom. A lot of people generically know them as mushrooms, but it's one of those magic mushrooms. It's a magical ingredient. Tonight's dinner at Local Kitchen was very, very interesting, and I think that was the best part of the process for me. We followed the life cycle of a truffle. Everything it took from the truffle being found and foraged in nature to every other ingredient that's involved in the life cycle of a truffle. I chose truffles as a featured ingredient for this dinner because it was a beautiful time of the year where you're finishing out the winter season and the truffles were at their peak. We picked Périgord truffles in particular from France. I think they're a perfect balance of aroma and also bring in a nice earthiness. And it was just the perfect time of the year. I always say the ingredients pick you, you don't pick the ingredients. I thought it was very important for us to represent the pig itself in our entree or main course because the animal plays such an important role in finding us this beautiful ingredient that we featured the pig itself in our entree. We rolled it in activated charcoal, which is typically beautiful because coal is a beautiful ingredient that helps us prepare this pig. So I figured I'd bring it back into the main course and wrap the pig itself in activated charcoal.